Yes! Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking to you about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies because today we received a plethora of brand new information pertaining to this new Zombies game, and I am super excited to talk to you guys about everything brand new with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies via the gameplay shown off today. It may have been a short amount of gameplay, but they showed us gameplay for Black Ops Cold War Zombies. That being said, make sure if you guys are excited for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies that you are subscribed to the channel right now and have those notifications turned on, as well as let me know down below in the comment section what you're most excited for about Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Now, with that being said, I do want to say one thing or two things very quickly before we get into the main beef of this video. One's going to be a promo, two is going to be directly connected to the gameplay aspect of Black Ops Cold War. So the first thing I want to say is if you just check out the description, you'll see multiple links to the Discord, to the channel memberships where you can support me in another way, as well as get access to some awesome emotes like the meatballs, like the coffee cups, like the sausages, all the cool emotes that we have there, and the badges and all that awesome stuff, as well as, again, you also see another link, and that'll be for Twitch, twitch.tv/showmat123. We stream zombies on Twitch every single night. We just got the Horizon Drac no perks world record, and now we're going for the Revelations version of that. So if you want to come out to those streams or any other zombies live streams, again, make sure you check out the Twitch link and any of the other links down below in the description. You guys will be good to go. That's the promo I wanted to get out of the way very quickly. Now, moving into the next thing, which will directly relate to the new information we got today. I made a video last week talking to you guys about the Call of Duty by the way, I just want to mention I'm on no sleep, so if I stutter, I'm sorry, but I'm shot. But last week I made a video talking to you guys about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies engine, or just the Black Ops Cold War engine in general, right? The game engine. And according to Charlie Intel, this game engine was actually just the Black Ops 3 engine updated and upgraded, right? With the use of some Modern Warfare tools from Infinity Ward in 2019. However, it seems like that they actually got it a little bit twisted, although they use a direct quote from Dan Bunting himself. The words that he used weren't exactly extremely clear, so Charlie Intel got it a little twisted, and in fact, it is seeming like now that the Black Ops Cold War engine is in fact the Modern Warfare engine, as was leaked and rumored previously before last week. So Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies, now I guess we can tie this back into zombies, is going to be running on the Modern Warfare engine, and with the use basically of some Black Ops 3 tools and stuff like that. So that's basically where the 2015, TREYARCH tools, mention came in from Charlie Intel last week. There still is a connection there, just not as significant of a connection than we originally thought it was, which isn't good or bad in any way. It just is what it is, right? That's just how the game runs. In fact, it's probably better that this game runs on the Modern Warfare engine, although I definitely would not mind if it ran off an upgraded version of the Black Ops 3 engine, because let's be real, that engine seemed to be pretty seemed to run pretty well. Okay, but now moving into the main stuff for today. I want to show you guys this clip. I probably played it at the very beginning of the video, but I want to show you this clip again. Okay, so we just played that clip on the screen, and now I want to show you my reaction to this clip because I bugged out. Okay, actually I may have put the reaction at the beginning and played the clip now, but whatever. I'll show you my reaction again. Reaction video will be down below in the description if you want to watch it. Dude, I went insane. Listen, people, see what I'm doing right now? I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering because I'm tired, but I'm still speechless. I'm so hyped, dude. Juggernog is back, my friends. Here, let me just play the clip again. There you go. Juggernog is back, my friends. As you can see, as soon as you load into that gameplay teaser trailer, you hear the Juggernog perk jingle. A few seconds after that, you hear a monkey bomb go off, and guess what? You see it on the floor. Another thing you see right after that is the 1911. That's back as well. And then what do you see after that? You see some zombies in a dark room. Now, the first image that you actually see when you hear the Juggernog perk jingle, I should have mentioned, that is NACT UNTOTEN, my friends, remastered in some kind of 80s style way. Now, we're not exactly sure if NACT UNTOTEN is going to be a survival map in this game, but what we do know is that NACT UNTOTEN was an extension of Tranzit, right? And within Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies, there was supposed to be a Tranzit remake. However, that got pushed back to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. And instead, again, of it being a remaster, the game was a full remake. So it makes sense for some of this stuff to look very different. And since it never came out in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies, we could have only assumed that they saved it for Black Ops Cold War Zombies, as per some other rumors and some leaks. And it's seeming like now that's exactly what they're teasing. We're seeing NACT UNTOTEN We're seeing some zombies. We're seeing dark areas. We're seeing an Aether connection here, which we're going to talk about in a second. We're hearing the Jugg perk jingle. We have monkey bombs, all Aether connections, and all of a sudden we have a room that looks extremely similar to one of the rooms from Transit. And I'm going to show you a tweet by Mr. T-Lexify. He actually says that he doesn't see the similarities here, which I find strange because I think it looks extremely similar, especially considering that this map would be a remake and not a remaster. They get to, or the TREYARCH team gets to do exactly what they initially wanted to do with Transit, and then more, because of the new engine that they have to work on and the new tools they have to work with and the sheer power of the next gen consoles, of the new graphics card and all of that. TREYARCH could really have us in for a treat, my friends. And again, I personally went on record to say multiple times, this is just my opinion. My expectations for the game are about medium, right? But my hopes are extremely high. I've gone on record saying this quite a few times. I have a series on the channel, what Black Ops Cold War Zombies needs to succeed, and this is a main part, one of my main focuses on the series. Although we go extremely in depth, again, one of the basic points that I go back to when we draw everything back is that I sincerely believe Black Ops Cold War Zombies can be one of the best games we've ever had, because although I don't think Black Ops 4 is a bad game, I'll just say for the purpose of this, we've had Black Ops 4 a bad game and Black Ops 3 an extremely good game that the community has been extremely receptive to. TREYARCH, then taking that feedback, is able to deliver a zombies experience like none other, because not only do they know what we love, but they know what we hate. So now they know what roads to go down further and what roads to not explore in the future, and even if they are to explore it differently than they did in Black Ops 4. For example, the health system, right away, right off the bat, the first thing they did, Juggernog is back. That was one example right there, and there's many other examples that I even talk about in the Need to Succeed series, linked down below in the playlist, or in the description to the playlist. And actually, a lot of your guys' comments are featured in it, so if you want to be a part of that series and be featured in a video, you can also check out that series for that. But yeah, my point is that the combination of the really good from the previous games, and even some of the good from BO4, but mainly the bad that happened in BO4, or where they messed up in some areas, or the full execution not being there, that is how this next game could be amazing in my opinion. And now seeing that that it seems like the Transit remake is here, it seems like we have a freaking Transit bus via the main menu from Noah J456 when he went to the zombies section by accident. Although it was locked, there was a zombies image there with a zombie that looked like Ted. I don't think it was Ted, I think it was just a zombie, but with a zombie, we'll say that looks similar to Ted. And then in the background, it looks like there's a Transit freaking bus. We have some rooms that look extremely similar to Transit. We have something that's definitely UNTOTEN, which is a map that is a part of Transit, a sub-map that is literally inside of Transit. A lot of people don't even know that. I didn't even play Transit, and I know that. But my point is, I don't know why you had to add in that last point, but my point is, we're getting all of this stuff coincidentally coming out. It seems like there's going to be ties to Aether again. I'm going to mention monkey bombs, Juggernog, just NACT and UNTOTEN in general being a part of this, which would also imply that Transit would make sense again. They could literally even take place, or this story could literally even take place directly after the events of Moon and Black Ops 1, and that's exactly where we can take off again for the second time. And technically, the Aether story, you know, it hasn't ended yet if they do that, because this game is a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, and if they take that idea and apply it to all aspects of the game, that would work in zombies as well. They may have closed the Aether storyline, as they said, for Ultimus, Victus, and Primus, but there's still another crew, and that's what we're going to talk about in a second, that could potentially be on Earth after the events of Moon, and now they can set the stage on Transit and, you know, get the ball rolling. That's not to say that we won't ever see our crew again, because it's definitely possible, and for who knows, maybe this is actually after the events of UNTOTEN, or before the events of UNTOTEN in the Dark Aether. When they, so for those of you guys who don't know, apparently the Zombies Chronicles naps. I'm sorry guys, I'm shot once again. I'm really grinding this out for you guys. I haven't slept in like 35 hours. But apparently Zombies Chronicles 2 is supposed to take place before UNTOTEN, meaning that it was supposed to be Transit, Die Rise, Buried. If we got that Zombies Chronicles 2 pack, even though we got it after UNTOTEN, it was supposed to be more of a storyline filler instead of, you know, more of an extension of the story, and that would kind of close the gap. But now maybe they can use this as a way to potentially even get out of the loop they have now. Maybe they can, maybe if Transit does take place before UNTOTEN in this game, maybe we break out of the loop and maybe we have our characters back. Oh, my voice just died. Maybe we have our characters back. I don't know. I doubt that, but one very possible scenario is that maybe the woman we see, I don't even want to say very possible, but one scenario is maybe the woman we see in this trailer is Samantha grown up. Because by the way, I didn't mention this in this yet, that, but there is a moment on the screen for just a frame. You see a woman, you see another guy, you see some text. None of us know what the text really says. We're all assuming that it really doesn't mean anything too much, but we see, again, we see some people, and we're assuming that this is going to be our crew for Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and none of them are recognizable. We don't know who any of the guys are. We don't know who the woman is, at least as of now. But what I'm saying is, maybe after the events of TREYARCH, when when Eddie and Samantha left out of the black hole thing that it wasn't a black hole, but you know, when they walked through the black tunnel, maybe that's where this next game takes off. Maybe that perfect world that they had, that they just left, the corrupted world they left to go into the perfect world, maybe that perfect world is now corrupt again, and we're going to be fighting zombies in a similar sense now, going back to Transit. Or again, it could have absolutely no connection at all. They can just be using Transit because, you know, they were a little bit scratched for time, and they could be connecting again in with the Aether storyline, so that gives them another excuse to go back and use Transit again, and they can kind of be playing it off like that. We don't exactly know. I just wanted to throw in a few different scenarios. So again, just to be a little bit more clear, maybe this does take place after TREYARCH. Maybe their perfect world that Samantha and Eddie walked into after the TREYARCH cutscene, maybe this is it. Maybe this is what got corrupted. Maybe, again, this takes place before the events of TREYARCH. Maybe this is a way for them to reintroduce our Permis crew in Black Ops Cold War Zombies, or Victus, or, you know, any of the potential crews that they said were already boarded off. Or again, maybe this is an entirely brand new crew that's here to stay, here to evolve with us, but still in a way is connected to the Aether storyline. Or again, maybe this is a brand new crew, but only a one map kind of thing, because if you guys take note, there are quite a few maps that feature some special characters, and those special characters don't come back. Dead of the Night, Black Ops 4 Zombies. Although that wasn't Aether, you still get the point. Mob of the Dead, Black Ops 2 Zombies. Call of the Dead, Black Ops 1 Zombies. 5, I think it was Black Ops 1 Zombies as well. Whatever, you guys get the point. We've had special crews in the past, and those crews, or this crew that we're seeing right now, our first glimpses of, this crew could be just an example of a special, maybe even celebrity crew for all we know, until the next map. But again, I also did want to mention, who knows, maybe this is Samantha grown up. That would be the craziest twist ever, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted to make a video talking to you about a whole bunch of different things. Let's just make sure we got everything covered. So we see in the 1911, we see monkey bombs, we hear the monkey bombs, we hear Jugg, we see NACT and Toten kind of like redesigned, which could potentially even be a part of Transit, because we see some aspects that are already similar to Transit. We see a zombie in the main menu that looks similar to Ted. Could be Ted, we don't exactly know, probably isn't, but at the very least in the background, it definitely seems like the Transit boss is behind that zombie on the main menu, which is extremely interesting. We also seem to have some new characters within whatever map they're teasing right here. So we have a lot of interesting stuff going on within about an 8 to 10 second time frame. Boy, have they thrown the zombies community a treat and thrown us into absolute chaos. Make sure if you guys want to catch some awesome elite Call of Duty Zombies videos and guides, I promise you guys I'm usually a lot more high energy. We have our meatballs ready, we have some coffee going, you know, we're alright usually, but if anybody doesn't sleep for 35-40 hours and they're not on, you know, pills, they're usually shot like I am right now. So it is what it is. Hopefully this video was informative and helpful. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Take care of your meatballs. Make sure you subscribe.
I've been wishing for some better days.